Question number 3, Paul Goldsmith.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Finance and asks, what are the expected economic consequences of the potential whey protein contamination issue?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, the Government's immediate priority is to protect families and consumers in all markets from potentially affected products, and to share information and to work closely with our trading partners. In the year to June 2013, New Zealand exported $45 billion worth of product. Of this, around a quarter was dairy, and of that, around a quarter was exported to China. Products potentially affected by contamination: whey protein concentrate and dairy-based powder. In the year to June 2013, the export value of these two products to our largest market in China totaled $125 million. That is around 1% of dairy exports, or 1/4 of 1% of total exports. Only a fraction of that $125 million of value is currently subject to restrictions into the Chinese market. Products not affected include whole and skim milk powders, fresh and UHT milk, butter, cheese and yoghurt. There is some risk, of course, some longer-term risk of effects on our reputation, but if these circumstances are managed transparently and effectively, we ought to be able to reduce those risks. The economic impact of the amount of product currently under restrictions is sufficiently small it wouldn't have a discernible impact on our GDP.
Supplementary question, Paul Goldsmith.
To the Minister, what preliminary assessments has he seen of the possible economic consequences of the issue?
Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, there wouldn't be a detailed assessment of economic consequences until or unless there was likelihood of a significant impact. At this stage, there is no indication that the issue has escalated to the point where it could have that significant impact. Treasury advised that macroeconomic effects will depend largely on the extent of response from our international trading partners, and of course that is why we need to work so closely and transparently with our trading partners.
Supplementary question, Paul Goldsmith.
To the Minister, what do financial market indicators suggest about the longer-term effects on the economy?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, in the last few days I think we saw initially and understandably some reaction both in the price of Fonterra shares and the New Zealand dollar, both of which declined. We'll learn more tonight at the next global dairy trade auction. Prices for delivery later this year will provide an early indication of whether the market expects any longer-term effects. Important to avoiding any wider economic slowdown is, of course, to live up to our reputation as honest, open and transparent and trusted operators of food safety.
Question number 4, David Shearer.
Thanks, Speaker. To the Prime Minister, does he stand by all his statements?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, yes.